Welcome to Seas of Change, a heist episodic campaign run by me, your GM, Matihi. The system uses Fate Core, but is fairly rules light. And tonight I'm joined by some of our superstar Blades and Blasters players. We have Slip playing Dahlia Vermeer, the Mastermind. Aki is Murdoc, the Gunbunny and Demolitionist. Ghost as Marty O'Malley, the Techer and Hacker. And Demi as Thaddius Jones, the new kid on the block. And of course, we here at Blades and Blasters pride ourselves on running very serious and in-depth campaigns, and that is why tonight it'll be none of those. Please subscribe for almost daily content, game system tutorials, and the occasional live talk wherein we're all smashed and have opinions. Now we'll go to our players to introduce themselves before we start. So we're going to start with Slip as Dahlia. Go ahead.
Dahlia is a woman who is age hard to determine, somewhere between 25 and 35. She has dark hair and pale skin, quite striking. She moves with confidence and grace and a thoughtful expression. I like nice things. I like silk sheets and a chocolate on my pillow. I like freedom to travel where I want, when I want, in the style I'm accustomed to, with a friend in every port. I like the power of walking into a room and knowing that every eye is on me, or slipping through a crowded street like a ghost, completely unnoticed. I like knowing exactly what to say, how to walk, sit, and smile to earn your trust. I even like the danger, the possibility, however remote, that my past will finally catch up to me. Risk is the spice of life. But none of that. Not the money, or power, or risk. It's not why I do what I do. Why then? Because I must. My mind never rests. Scenarios and possibilities consume my every waking moment. Methods and solutions come to me in my sleep. At a restaurant, I see the patrons. I know by their walk, their speech and dress who they are, what they want, how to manipulate them. It takes all of my self-control to eat my risotto instead of devouring their lives. Strolling through the park, I see a happy couple blithely pushing their child in a stroller, cocooned in the warmth of that sunny moment, never suspecting that with a few words and a simple distraction, that happiness can be turned on its head, punctured like an abscess, leaking naive complacency to soak into the earth. Sitting behind my computer, browsing the social media pages of strangers, I marvel at the stupidity, the myopia, the sheer gall of all these sheep. They have no secrets, and they beg to be sheared. When it's this easy, this obvious, how can I resist? If a deliciously ripe fruit is placed in your palm, can you be expected to abstain? But I have to. I'm not past feeling, not immune to the pain of others. I don't want to tear the happiness from the lives of these sheep. But I must do something. The mind does not obey the demands of morality, and all these thoughts and plans grow steadily louder and more insistent until action becomes an inevitability. So give me a job. Please, ask me to help you. Send me to find, to inquire, to retrieve, to convince, to alter. That problems that seem so insurmountable? It's a game for me, a Rubik's Cube, a distraction from the other impulses that plague me. Without this game, it is only a matter of time before I become a monster.
Thank you, Slip. Next, we have the Demolitionist and Gunbunny, Murdoc. Go ahead, Ek.
Yeah, Murdoc's rough and tumble, never quite liked order, and so he's little more than a voice of anarchy nowadays, and just looking for the next fix of chaos to get him by, and passing time quietly in the meanwhile. My name's Murdoc. I like things like every other lad out there, watching football, drinking a fine brew, and relaxing over the weekend. Of course, you have to get to a place where you can do that first. It just so happens my last place went up in smoke again. Literally. Police don't take too kindly on testing thermite, fireworks and heavy slugs in a residential area. So now I need a new place. And the new place needs new money, and money comes from work. No hope for retiring early, when half your assets combust, after all. So here we are, new crew, new job, and a fat stack of cash to fund me new home. Well, work comes easy for lads such as myself. And father and mother always said to do what I love.
Thank you there, Murdoc. Of course, next we have Marty O'Malley. Go ahead, Ghost.
Marty O'Malley is a young buck from Boston, the West End in particular. He's been working with criminals and other anonymous contacts since he was in high school dropout, but not so much because he couldn't do the work because it bored him. It was more because there was more money to be made in crime. What's up? Marty's my name. Given name Mom, but you can call me Marty, okay? I'm from West End. Yeah, that part of town. If it was any fucking different from anywhere else. Urban renewal, whatever it's called, a load of shit. Fuck the man who's whining. West End made some strong boys, and I'm one of them. It ain't easy being this fucking good, let me tell you. I've been working with these fucking tools since workshop in high school, okay? Fuck going outside and playing the park. You want to make money in a dead-end economy, you commit crimes. You do dirty work. I've been freelancing for the mob, the bangers, the cartels. They all call me Mal, and no one knows who the fuck I am if I can help it. I do jobs, I make banks, I wipe records and tapes, and I go the fuck home. You want to get away with it? You buy a simple apartment, and you keep your head down. When you play, you go big. You tip titties with 50s and 100s. You leave the waitress a big tip that makes her smile at you all the way down to the king size. I might not be on this earth for a long time, but I'm on it for a fucking good time. Let me do my job, you do yours. It's that fucking simple. Let's go get some green.
Thank you there, Marty. And last, but depending on how well he does tonight, least, we have Thaddius Jones. Go ahead, new kid.
How's it going? My name's Thaddius Jones. I'm the new guy around here, so always gonna make fun of me. But I've been into crime for a really long time now. Back in high school, there's these lockers, and you can turn the lock left, right, and eventually it just opened, right? So I would go to the gym, right, when all the other kids were, working out or whatever, and I would go left, right, and I'd get the lock open, and then I'd sell them. I'd sell them, like, to the people I stole from. They didn't even know. The school made you buy the lock from the school itself. It was like $10, so what I did, I'd sell it for $5. It was a big buck, $5, doubling down money. It was good business, and, I was really good at it, so I figured, I'm pretty badass, I could probably do this for a living, So, I ran into these guys one day in the street, and I was like, hey, I would like to buy some drugs. And they laughed at me, and I thought, wow, why are these guys laughing at me? I don't deserve this. I'm kind of a big deal. Do you know who I am? I am Thaddius Jones, TJ for short. My friends call me TJ. I don't have any friends, but anyways, they just kept laughing. And, I decided I gotta get in with these guys. So I started hanging around them, At first, they brushing me off, beat me up a little bit, but eventually I worked my way into the group, and I'm kind of a badass, kind of a...
Thank you there, Thaddeus. And of course, this evening, we now go to your job. Codename D3U5 V4UL7, or Deus Vault for short. You've all been hired by a mysterious backer, only known to you as Smith. Smith has picked each and every one of you out for a reason, whether it be your skill, your smarts, or your dumb luck. You never get calls from her. She only calls you. She has requested that you all steal a particular set of jewels from a safety deposit box 314 in the Metropolitan City Bank. Of course, anything else you grab along the way is just gravy. She supplied you with $10,000 to get started, as well as some special equipment. Any extra money you get must be split 30% with her, and the rest going to the group of you. You're all now gathered in your basement hideout. You don't have too much money as of yet, as you're all slowly building up your capital. There's just enough seating for all of you to squeeze into. The basement smells like mold and cheese, and you're not sure why. You have 7 days to prepare for the heist. And how do you do it?
Are we from this city or are we from all over?
So this is Metropolitan City. You can be from wherever you'd like, but you've all been within Metropolitan City for at least the past 6 months. So you're aware of the streets, the people, the smells, the foods.
I've been here before. I know a few people, but I'm not from here. So, we've got 10K. That's not much. So I'm assuming we've all worked together before.
You've all at least had one job with one another, whether it's in the background, in the foreground. If you'd like to make connections, you may go right ahead.
Yeah, Murdoc's probably fairly new. His name definitely gets out there, but he's definitely from overseas, somewhere in the UK, but doesn't go on much about himself aside from the irksome nature of this kind of mission. You know, all skullduggery and such. Kind of just wants to get in there, grab the money, and go.
This is my first job, so...
I think Dahlia's definitely worked with Marty O'Malley. How old is Thaddius?
We'll put him at a nice old 22.
I think maybe...
Jesus fucking Christ.
He got in a little scrape that maybe Dahlia managed to get him out of it, with no charges. But she became aware of his skills at that time, so she's called on him this time to call in that favor.
So, a few things that you do have around, just in general, that you have been supplied. In terms of the bank, you have indeed been supplied with a floor plan, which I'll show to you now. So you know where the vault is, where the teller area is, office areas, entrances, exits, that sort of thing. You also know normally on a day there's between 3 or 4 security guards that are patrolling the area. You'd also know there is also a rooftop access into the building. You've also been supplied, if you take a look at current equipment, you've been supplied with some general items, of course, each of you getting your own mask customized to whatever you'd like. You've got some nice fitted tuxedos, or just general formal suits. You've also got a few cat suits if you want to go in that direction. It's a bit tight around the groin area in terms of Murdoc, but for everybody else it fits fine. Also got a few weapons, some pistols, duffel bags to carry the money, walkie-talkies to stay in contact, and of course any individual items that you brought to this mission yourself. You have $10,000 to spend on whatever items, of course. If you'd like to purchase explosives, other weaponry or whatnot, just feel free to mention it and I'll tell you exactly how much of a cut to your money it'll be. And you can also decide before the heist, as you have 7 days, to make preparation plans if you maybe want to prepare getaway vehicles or set up certain things at the bank ahead of time. And there's also, if you scroll down, hireable NPCs that Dahlia would have connections to, each one of them providing a unique set of skills to add. Of course, each one of them costing a pretty penny to hire, but that is up to you whether or not you want to hire them.
We're definitely going to need to pay a visit to the bank and scope out what their current security is in terms of camera locations and physical presence of guards, how many tellers there are. But does anyone have any defined needs off the bat?
Well, first thing, Dahlia, Marty's smoking his cigarette, obviously, throughout the meeting. We got a fucking driver. Is that what this new kid is? Because we definitely need a getaway driver.
I don't think he's a driver.
I can drive.
You can drive?
Oh yeah, I can drive real good.
All right. It
Can
sounded
you
like
really,
you
though?
were,
That's supposed to me. I mean, I've been in the car. I can drive left, right. I got a car.
Are you even old enough to fucking drive?
Of course I'm old enough to fucking drive. What do you think I am, kid?
If you had gotten arrested for something, what would it have been?
Soliciting.
Hookers?
Oh my god.
Just soliciting. I like the idea. That's
Solicitation, you know?
So your skill set is paying hookers and getting caught.
nice. Oh. No, I like the idea. He was just a door-to-door salesman.
Selling vacuum cleaners.
But he was
I'm
too
soliciting without a
persistent.
permit. I don't have a permit, so.
Oh fuck. Yeah,
What
Murdoc
is
in the
your
meanwhile.
skill set, Thaddius?
Well, you know, I can carry stuff real good. I can move around. I guess I'm kind of, you know, people don't really like me that much. I can be annoying. I can get under people's skins and be a distraction. I'm your guy, you know? I can talk your ear off.
Yes, I've noticed. Alright. Have you ever handled a firearm before?
Man, I played some Call of Duty when I was younger.
Oh, at that,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Murdoc is going to toss a pistol. He's kind of rooting through the various gear that's been assembled. He tosses a pistol to Thaddius. Well, test it out.
Dahlia turns and mouths cannon fodder to the other two.
Thaddius, I'd like you to make me an athletics check.
Oh no.
Oh, please. Please be -4. Oh!
You catch it with deft ease in your offhand.
Oh man, this is so cool. This is like from the movies, right? This is like one of those Die Hard, like bang, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Is he alright?
So,
He's kind of looking at the other two very confused.
Thaddeus, do you have a fake ID?
I mean, what? Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Huh. Alright. So, here's the problem. We don't have any high explosives. Now, could anyone explain to me why we don't even have C4? That's mad.
How much would some C4 cost?
You could get some C4 for about 2,000, but if you roll a adequate contacts skill...
Sure, I've got that friend in every port. I might be able to get it for free.
Let's see, so...
My contact's good or fair? Fair, I think.
Let me see.
It says if I roll a success versus a difficulty of 2, then I have a friend here who will do me any favor, as long as it's not, like, life-threatening.
I think while this is being reviewed, Marty would look at Murdoc with kind of wide eyes. What the fuck do you need C4 for in a
I
bank?
don't know anybody who's got C4.
And Murdoc kind of looks Marty over, like, very questioningly, kind of taken aback. The fuck do you think I don't need it for?
We're trying to get this shit done without alerting the whole fucking city block. We have a drill and we have a hacking piece. Why do we need the fucking... What are we blowing up?
Because he hired me. Or who the fuck was this one again? Listen, if I'm alone, it's only a certain amount of time until everything goes to shit. Just letting you know now.
We may not even have to blow up the bank. Maybe it can be an explosion like 2 blocks away. And we don't even need C4. Have either of you or any of you ever seen Fight Club? Huh?
Are you sure he's alright?
Soap doesn't work that way. Motherfucker, soap doesn't work that way. He needs a bomb if he's gonna do what he's trying to do.
Well-
Make the bombs out of soap. I've seen the movie. Haven't you?
I don't think any of us are chemists.
No,
Well,
I'm a bomb
I know a
maker.
little bit of chemistry.
I live for this. Alright?
Hear me?
This
Yo,
All right, well,
and
what do we
football
think
on the
it's gonna
weekend.
cost? Matt, what did you say?
2,000.
Well, we may have to put out for that.
Well, that's what
And of
money's
course,
for,
someone
isn't
at the
it?
bank will have access to the vault. As long as we don't kill them, they should be able to open it.
We have a
Why don't we
solution
just,
for
like,
that, actually.
We should open up an account in the bank, you know, maybe get a tour of the place, find out who works there, huh?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I think we should definitely do that.
Yeah, we could.
We're definitely going to need Marty there to maybe not to be part of the tour. Well, it would help because then he could he'd be in the best position to see what the security was behind the customer service area.
Yeah, I can do the same shit. We go there and open up accounts. I mean, you know, go through. They don't know we're fucking together, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Not a bad idea. I think I'll stay out of it. Go ahead and set up explosives here.
To stand out. But we do need a backup plan. I think that 2,000 of that fund backing money needs to go to purchasing some C4.
I think we need a driver too. I'm just fucking saying.
I
Like,
can drive. You give me a car, I'll drive. I'm not driving my car for this, but...
Here's a point.
alright, fuck. Then let's take the fucking kid to a racetrack and see if he can actually fucking drive. Because I'm not gonna get behind the car in a seat with this fucking kid and he just turns us into a fucking bridge.
Murdoc kind of shrugs at that. I'll watch it.
Alright, fair enough. And we can always get a beater.
Hey. Hey, as many explosives as you can, if you would. That's, well, that's just the way I do things.
You think we get like a 1974 Dodge Monaco, like a Blues Brothers kind of car, or...
More like a gremlin.
That has the engine in the front. I don't think that's a good call.
My point is that with 10,000, we kind of get what we get and we don't throw a fit. Something nondescript would be best.
Gremlin's pretty fucking descript. How many gremlins have you seen?
Yes, you're right. A gremlin is probably not, maybe a Ford Focus.
See, that's why you have me here. I'm the brains.
So you try to get some kind of van maybe with some cargo space for the bags?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Can you fucking
Need a
drive a
cargo
van,
van.
kid?
Drive anything you put me in, you know? But, you know, can't do a truck, really. I guess I never thought about that.
Marty, get on Craigslist. See who's selling a cargo van cheap. Might even be able to keep their plates if we pay them a little extra.
Oh shit, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, we can switch it over to them if the fucking thing gets popped. Yeah. I'll look for it.
Oh, or we just, well, you look it up and we, maybe the van goes missing, huh?
Not a bad idea for a backup.
Yeah, but then cops will be looking for a stolen car, and then that, you know, more chances to get caught.
Yeah, that's something that would have to be done last minute.
Exactly.
Cash trade with Thaddius here, I think, or Marty are the least recognizable of the four of us.
You saying I'm not
Yeah.
recognizable?
I'm saying you stand out, Murdoc.
He
Not in a bad
smiles
way.
kind of wide at that. Alright, that's fair enough then.
I'll get with my fake IDs and get on it when I can find one. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. Last thing, and then Murdoc, are you carrying around a heavy AR? Or do you have it in the...
Yeah, he pretty much constantly has it slung on his back the moment he walked in this place.
You know you get a fucking life sentence if you get caught with that, right?
Listen, have you done a job like this before?
Tons, fucker. What about you?
Oh, exactly. Do you know how many times that I've come into a room like this and had everyone there try and shoot me?
I mean, you gave me the gun, so if you're worried about getting shot, maybe you shouldn't have done that, huh?
Exactly. That's why I have this on my back.
I have a method I've used it in the past. It can be fairly effective at not eliminating security, but making them a little less ready. She pulls something out of her bag. It looks like just some nasty brown paste in a Ziploc bag. She says, this is, well, I don't know if you remember from your high school biology class. This is E. coli.
What, like pig shit paste?
Basically. Take that in there. Make sure that you touch something the security touches, and for the next couple of days they're going to be shitting. Or trying desperately not to. Fever, weakness.
Suppose that works.
Several of them might have to call in sick.
Not a bad idea. You don't think they'll catch wind of it, though? Suddenly all their guards go sick. You might have to hire someone on.
Well, this will have to happen probably the day before.
Good. Well, I don't know about the setup, but once we're in, I mean, when things inevitably go to shit, then we'll set for it. I figure we'll need hostages at some point, so he kind of, he has a pack he's had slung a lot, that the AR is slung too, really, and he kind of sets it down. This is my own gear. Anyway, so he pulls out two rather thick-looking collars. These fellas are linked up to my heart rate, so the moment I die, they go off, and if I need to bypass that, I have a switch as well.
Marty, can you look up who the bank manager is of this branch and find out as much as you can on his social media? Anything to do with his known associates, his hobbies, his family.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. I got one fucking question though. Do we know anything else about this bank right now? What Smith gave you? Is it just a Fed bank? Is there any crime families involved with it? Anything like that?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it kind of fucking matters, because if you hit a bank that's mob protected, then not only you got the cost, but you got the mob too. And that might not worry you with the big strong muscles and your heavy machine gun, but it does worry me.
Well, you're probably in the best position to find out, Marty.
I'll take a look, see if I can find anything like that.
I can call around. I do know some people and see if they can tell me anything about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look around, see what I can figure out, but, and last thing, do we know if any, influential types do business in this establishment? Because that might be, better opportunities if we know they got safety deposit boxes. I mean, I can try to look that up too. If you want to call around, you know.
Yeah. Yes, getting into the vault is one thing, but we are going to need to get into the safety deposit boxes. And these are generally manual, so they require either lockpicking skill or the key, which either only the owner or the bank manager will have a copy of.
Well, I don't know if any of you are good at getting in things, but, well, like I said, the more explosives, the more I can open up for you.
I think I'll try to handle it without blowing up half the fucking block. Thanks, knucklehead. And he lights a cigarette. You want me to give the hack?
Mm-hmm. Since you're looking it up, it's kind of just a blanket skill for trying to find out information via computer.
As far as the manual keys go, I think as we go to open an account there, we'll have to inspect the vault and rent out a security box at the same time to see what the procedure is and who does have the keys.
Right. See, and Marty would just be passing along the information. He's just quickly looking it up, and yeah. Let's see. Anything about his hobbies, family members, anything like that?
You find Harry's Tinder and it says that he likes hiking, swimming, fishing, and going on vacation. And in all of his pictures, he's shirtless.
So
he's looking for
single.
love.
Yeah, he's looking for love. He seems to, on his Instagram, he has a lot of like fishing pictures. He has a big truck and everything. You can tell he loves off-roading and ATVing. Seems like an outdoorsy guy. He does have a few suit pictures that you see taken from above, using the selfie camera. Seems a bit like a very self-centered individual who loves to travel.
Well, Dahlia, I got some good news for you, depending on how far you want to go for this one. He kind of looks it over. No real close family ties, no mob connections either, thank God. But he is single. He has a Tinder, and he does seem to be quite full of himself. And he goes it and shows what information he has.
Well, which way is he swaying, you know?
Well, judging by the ATV, probably am my way, but there's no saying
Making
for
assumptions
sure.
like that.
That's right. You should say on the Tinder profile.
What does it say in his profile? Come on. McFly?
You never know.
Are you interested in something?
He's interested in either.
He swings both ways, it seems.
I'm saying we're trying to sweet talk him. Might as well use the right kind of sugar, you know?
Oh, does that mean you're going to be the sugar? Are you going to be the splendid daddy for this guy?
What do you think of me?
I like that term. Splendid daddy. That's a good one.
Oh, I have an idea.
Alright, so what is it that you guys want to do first?
Alright, let's have both Dahlia and Thaddius make Tinder profiles and try to contact this bank manager and see who bites and which one he bites for.
Oh my.
Alright, let's see here. So you'll at least walk by the city bank to try and pick them up in terms of nearbys. Let's see here. I just want to see your skills.
Rapport.
Yeah, it's pretty much rapport that you're trying to do.
Oh my god.
So both of you give me a rapport check.
This is gonna be great. If he fucking
This
wins,
could be the greatest moment
please roll a
in
5.
NBA history.
My
Come
boy.
on, come on. Yes, I'm rooting for you.
Did I do a blank roll? Like,
I think it's mediocre. Yeah.
Oh my god, he did pretty
You
decent.
did decently.
Pretty good.
So,
Take the selfie from the right angle.
So you both match with him, but he doesn't hit you up, Thaddius, but he hits you up, Dahlia.
All right. So,
And he just says, hey.
hey,
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
I saw your ATV. It looks really big.
And then he just says, you want to ride? And sends you a winky face.
As soon as possible, she says.
And then you get a dick pic.
Is she impressed?
Let's see.
Oh my. Physique, please.
Yeah, you're pretty impressed.
Oh fuck.
She shows Thaddius and says, it looks like you dodged a bullet, Thaddius.
hold up, you know.
I want you to roll me a report.
Oh my god.
You get a bonus now.
Amazing. Oh no.
No.
So he just unmatches you. No words. Just unmatches.
At least he got some sort of mortal fucking... He's sending dick pics and he doesn't want to fuck. Come on, guys.
You take a look at your pictures, Thaddeus. You have only 2, and they're both pictures from below. below your chin, so they're not the best. You're surprised he even matches you in the first place.
Look, kid, we gotta teach you how to take some fucking angles, okay? Like, if you actually make it through this job, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make a proper fucking Tinder profile, alright?
You know, you're fine. I never needed a Tinder profile. I'm so good with ladies, I never used it. Okay, so maybe you should back up.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck are you gonna be good with the ladies if you can't even pick up an old man?
Yes, a point plan.
Before, so this is the first time. Okay, lay off me.
She mouths virgin to the other two.
For fuck's sake, lad, just go to a bar and get sloshed, huh?
No. I think I'm going to need some help. I'm gonna go out with this guy, and I have a feeling that he's gonna drink a little and possibly pass out. We may need to make key copies, and I'm gonna need people on call to do that quick run.
Not that.
I'll fucking do it. It's whatever.
Alright, so you're planning a date with Henry, the bank manager.
Right.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually show you a picture. Let me show you a picture of Henry.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You can give us the dick pic, please.
Yes.
Just a dick pic.
Just a
This is
huge fucking
It's all we
wang
need.
comes up on
There's
screen.
Henry.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, he's good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Totally conceited.
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause it's
Dahlia, one of Dahlia's aspects is take him down a notch.
Nice.
Alright. So, let's see.
Wait, shit, where's that pic? I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? Okay, let me bring it back up.
Mm.
There you go. So in regards to your stuff... Yep, Henry Hungry.
It's Korean.
Oh wait, Harry. Wait, is his name? I forgot what I named him. I gave him a name and then I forgot it. Oh, it's, yeah, Harry Lee.
Harry. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Harry Hungley? Yeah, it's even better. Never mind.
Harry
Keep it.
Hungry.
Keep.
It's pretty good.
So I think we go date with Harry. Next day, Dahlia brings her nephew in to create an account and get a security box. And we scope out the place tomorrow.
Yeah, that's pretty good lead.
I'm wondering, because you're gonna take him on a date, right? You go in, I'm assuming nothing's gonna happen on the date. You go in, it might be a bit awkward there if he has to deal with you at all.
True.
Might create a scenario, but I'm gonna go in
I just have to
anyway.
send one of you in, or yeah, we need you in there, Marty. But how does Dahlia feel about your people skills?
Have you heard me talking to people this whole time? I'm a fucking asshole. You know I'm an asshole.
That's what I thought.
He's right, he is.
Um,
I'm not much better.
might need. Honestly, Thaddius might do a better job. We'll see. If not, I'll come up with something to smooth the way for you all.
You want me to just come in as like the angry axe and beat the shit out of him? And you can, make it up to him the next day by, meeting him at work or something.
I don't know. Some people, that's kind of a turn off. The angry ex that looks like you.
Right, you'd rather him look like me?
Murdoc actually kind of smiles at it.
Not to mention, Murdoc, what if the bank manager kicks your fucking ass in the bar?
He looks
You could
ripped.
be a
You want a
ninja.
fucking bat?
Yeah, but how much money we got kicking around? I'll give you a fucking, 5% of my cut.
Can't bring any guns.
Oh, I'm fine with that. 5% is good. Huh. Let's go ahead.
Hey, no sucker punches either.
What do you mean no sucker punches?
It's gotta be a fair fight. You can't just fucking knock him out before he even knows.
The fuck's the point
We
of a
don't.
fight like that?
Murdoc's got a point. We're not gonna win here if we fight fair.
Well,
No,
I mean, I'm not
I'll give
saying
him a
that.
fucking
I'm just
sucker
saying
punch.
there's no fun in playing fair. It's boring.
Look, you beat him however you want to beat him. Just don't let him beat your fucking ass in the bar, or else 5% of your cut's mine.
Alright, I'll take you up on it.
All right, fucker. You go back.
All
I'm
right.
thinking I'll probably get the van the day before the heist. That way we can keep the fucking trail light on that.
Ah, good idea. Or the morning
All
of.
right. See if you can make contacts now, though. Get something set up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a pretty big city. You should be able to come up with something, even if it's last minute. Murdoc, if you need that C4 tomorrow, you need to get a quick start on that. Get the ball rolling. And she reaches into the pile of money and hands him 3,000 just in case.
Oh, lovely. You're a fine lass, you are.
Now, bring back any that you don't spend.
You think I'm not going to spend it all?
She smiles. Just make sure that what you get is worth it.
He has a big shit-eating grin at that point. Oh, you'll see later when I beat the shit out of him. It's always worth it.
She hands Marty 2,500. Now the rest, I think, we're gonna have to save to see if we need anything special.
Oh, I suppose that's fair enough. I'd always love more explosives, but we'll go with what we have to.
Why does this basement smell like ass?
Oh, it's Gruyere. Do you not like cheese?
She wrinkles her nose. Next time I pick the hideout.
Yeah, it's preferential to have any other kind of cheese than from under cheese. Not very good cheese.
I suppose that's fair enough. Fuck's sake, have you ever tried cooking with the shit? It's rough times.
You know, from under cheese isn't exactly a thing, right? That's I'm fucking with you. You know that.
Oh, really?
Is it French?
It sounded French, didn't it?
No, that's
Give him a sample, Marty.
unfortunately I can't because I actually fucking washed today, so there's no ball skin hanging out. So from under cheese, Murdoc, it's if you get dry skin in your crotch. That's what from under cheese is.
Look, this is what Google is for. We don't need to do this. I'm going back to my hotel. Everybody has my number, right?
I suppose I must. He starts scrolling through his phone. Yeah, I have it.
I've got all my burners. I'll give it to the kid if he ain't got it.
Alright, you've got a burner phone, right? That is, you're not using your normal phone, right?
I've got a Boost Mobile.
But it's not the phone you use all the time, right?
No, I have AT&T for that.
Oh, alright
Right.
then.
This lad.
He'll learn. I have a feeling.
Well, I
about
mean,
this
he'll learn
boy.
or he'll die. One way or another, it'll be of use to us, I suppose.
Either way, he'll learn.
I mean, should I get another phone? I mean,
Can't
Go
hurt.
to fucking Walmart down the street and buy one of those $15 track phones. That's all you fucking need, man.
you got $15 I can borrow.
Yeah. Here's
Dahlia
15
hands him
fucking-
$100.
We have a
from the
fucking
stack.
pile of cash, lad.
Okay.
Grab one for me too, though. I mean, I can make it, make a charge
Alright.
out of it.
That'd be on call for anybody who needs help with whatever task they're doing tomorrow.
Wait, hold up. I need your numbers. Like, your new numbers, I guess.
Mine is the same.
You've been calling me from a burner phone?
Of course. That is.
Wait, what's your actual number?
You didn't think this was personal, did you? This is business. You understand that, right?
How can I not think it's personal?
Well, let's see how you do on this job.
I already know I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill it. It's gonna be perfect. You're gonna be so impressed. All of you.
Alright, so now that the lumberjack is crying, I'm gonna go sleep in my fucking van.
I am definitely not sleeping in this ass cheese basement. I'll be in touch tomorrow. Thaddius, you're welcome to stay here or wherever you
Going
get.
back to my home, my burn home or whatever.
I would say it's funny, but mine just fucking burnt down nay 2 weeks ago. So
Murdoc, no, not again. This is what, the third one?
third or fourth. You know how it is
That's
with
going to
thermite.
get up to you eventually.
You just can't.
No
Try not
one's
keeping
going
big
to
piles of
insure
fucking
you.
C4 around. Maybe that would cut down on your new home purchases.
Listen, thermite is far easier to control than C4. Yeah, it just doesn't stop once you get it going. That's the only problem.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's right, of course. How the fuck could I not know that? My mistake.
All right, Dahlia starts climbing up the stairs and kind of gives a wave behind, a backhanded wave. We'll be in touch. Try not to blow up the basement, Murdoc.
Well, I mean, I always do, but...
I'll be here to make sure to fucking blow it up. We need this place for at least a week anyway.
All right, so you'll depart ways, heading off for the night. So we're going to do quick flashes of what you do during this week to prepare. So what are you doing on the 6 days to the heist? What's the first thing?
Prove I can drive.
Date with the
right.
guy. And what did Thaddius say?
Just proving he can drive. So Thaddius, I'd like you to make me a drive check.
Oh my god, please.
Marty and Thaddius, they head off to the racetrack to see if he can drive.
Right, McFly? Check this shit out.
I'm in the fucking stands. You're
Murdoc's-
driving by your fucking self.
Yeah, Murdoc's watching the whole thing from the stands. Or, no, well, no, he wouldn't be stupid enough to... No, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, so...
Actually, I'm gonna make it so fucking... has to look cool as an aspect. So make that +2.
Alright, so you spend that fate point. So I now have 5. Awesome. So describe to me how you professionally drive around this racetrack, amazing both Murdoc and Marty.
Well, I told them to meet me at like fucking 4 o'clock or something. Or like later in the day. But I came here when it opened up and I practiced the shit out of this track. So I've got all the turns, everything down straight.
All the turns in the circle.
Oh my god.
I know exactly how long it took for my car to get there. I know exactly how to turn.
Wait, we need a song for this.
Oh,
Hold up. I have a song for this.
all the turns, all the left turns. God, like,
Keep
don't turn right, don't
describing.
turn right. I will not turn right. Just try to turn right
He knows
once.
this track like the back of his hand.
God bless this game.
So,
Uh-oh.
you keep going.
Oh no.
What am I listening to?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He knows exactly how long it takes his car to get from the start line. Exactly when he has to turn, make a perfect fucking, like, sharp turn. Look smooth, look cool, professional.
Now, Marty, sit next to him and do that old Robin Hood movie thing where you blow in his ear to distract him and see if that works.
Oh, I'm not. Marty knows better than to ride with him. He didn't think he knew how to drive, so he's been in the stands with Murdoc. Got Murdoc and him some popcorn. So, you ready to watch this fucking kid flip over?
Always. Eh?
And then he doesn't.
Yeah, you're watching, and the both of you are pretty amazed by even though it's a very circular track, the skill that Thaddius seems. He even set out some cones that are on the track itself, and he seems to be swerving around them very effortlessly, very professionally.
Oh, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, it's actually not bad. Although it could always be more interesting, right? You got anything to make it interesting?
What do you mean? We gonna fucking shoot at his car?
Well, I'm not saying we have to shoot at it. You have anything to throw?
All we got's popcorn, man. Unless we're gonna throw fucking drinks in there. I bought a coney. I'm not gonna throw that. That's fucking expensive.
Alright. And Murdoc will kind of wait. I assume this is a quiet day at the track.
Mm-hmm.
So Murdoc will kind of head down out of the stands and kind of near to the track and wait for him to get pretty close before he's gonna look for like a general piece of debris, kind of throw it out just before Thaddius is turning the edge to go down one of the longer stretches of track.
So, Thaddius, I want you to make me another drive check, but you're going to have a free kind of bonus invoke because you rolled so you get a free +2.
It's probably like a fucking tire or some miscellaneous bit he was able to find in the area. Shit.
Perfect. And you need another +2, huh? So describe how you just expertly just swerve around this boy and this piece of debris.
Thaddius is very focused on the fucking road. He's practiced this all day, you know? He's ready for this. All of a sudden, it's fucking... He doesn't know what this is. Coming from the stands, he sees it. He's like, yeah, that's all right. Fucking instinctually just fucking turns right and turns left real quick. Goes right by it, you know? He goes right back into his practice route.
He just drifts around this piece of debris.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, Murdoc kind of just looks back up to the stands at Marty and shrugs.
Yo, where did Dahlia find this fucking kid?
Murdoc kind of finishes climbing the stands. I don't fucking know, but at least he can drive, huh?
Alright, fuck it, we don't need a driver. Bag boy's the fucking driver, fair enough.
So you finish watching him drive and are fairly impressed, so you don't need to hire a driver. Back to, just bring you back. Actually, you have a bar. So you're going on your date, right, Dahlia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you want to make me that rapport check, let me just get you out here for... and then you have... are you going to invoke that aspect or just wait to see what you roll beforehand? Because you can wait and then you can
wait.
Invoke it after.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me get the bank manager. Alright, so if you want to roll me a just rapport check with him. Oh, wow. You're able to chat him up and able to feed him drinks. He takes one after another, after another, after another, not noticing maybe that you aren't taking as many or you're having watered down drinks to not totally keep up. And were you going to have a certain brawny man bust in?
No, actually. I think she's going to try to convince him to get an Uber back to his place. And just before he does, she'll ask him to, I don't know, she'll wait for him to go to the bathroom because after all those drinks he might have to. And she'll put just a little GHB in his drink to make sure that in the next half hour, by the time after they get back, he's going to be really passed out.
Yeah, so he gets out of the bathroom, you spiking his drink. He tries to make moves pretty quickly while you're there.
No, she doesn't care. This is part of the job.
And about a quarter way through, he seems to just completely pass out.
So they're at the bar or at home?
No, this is back at his place.
Yeah, back at his place. Well, back at his place. Now, she's got the others on call, I'm sure, since before the date started. Mm-hmm. She's going to go through his whole house, starting with his wallet, looking for all of his keys, especially anything that looks like is going to be bank keys, key cards, anything like that.
You look around and I'd like you to make me, let's see, investigate check as you're going through his things.
Alright, let me see. I know I have
You've got average.
Average.
So you look around, you do find a pair of his keys for work, both to the entrance of the bank, so you can get in that way, and also to his office. What you assume maybe is some sort of safe within his office, but you don't find any further keys.
Okay. She'll call whoever answers first and have them go make copies.
All right, so 1 Murdoc, 2 Marty, 3 Thaddius. Thaddius! So you pick up the phone, you hear Dahlia's voice on the other end, requesting you to come pick up the keys and get them copied.
I heard you did quite well at the track today. The boys were really impressed.
What'd I say? What'd you expect? When you hire the best, you get the best. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm. And here's another chance to prove yourself. I've got some of the bank manager's keys here, and they need to be copied and returned to me ASAP.
Yeah, no problem. What's the address?
She'll give him the address, and if the building, has some sort of security, she'll buzz him in.
Yeah, it's got one of those fancy doormen that are there to the apartment. And he's got a nice little bachelor condo that he has. So, Thaddius, you head over, get buzzed up by Dahlia. Could even use his phone probably because it rings. Heading up, grabbing the keys. And where do you go to get these keys copied?
Real quick, before I leave, it's like, by the way, here's my new number for that burn phone I got earlier today, so stop calling me on my other one, please.
Ah, right. Mm-hmm. We want to keep this as anonymous as possible, so you're catching on. If you can't, there's those automated key machines, the kiosks that you can find at any 24-hour Walmart. If you can't get that to work, get some wax.
Go to like a locksmith or something,
Well, it's 1 a.m, but see what you can do.
Call like AAA or... No, I guess that won't work, huh?
Just get it done, Thaddius, she says.
All right. Catch you later, I guess.
So where do you go, Thaddius?
Was it 1 a.m.?
Yeah, it's at 1 a.m. by now.
I don't fucking know.
Walmart does have those kiosks where you can get a key made.
Kiosk.
I guess I'm going to Walmart.
They're just machines.
Alright.
They may not be able to take that kind of key, I don't know.
Yeah, it's true, because this is a
Walmart
specialized
ready?
key. No. It'll just be a roll to see if you can get it. Let's see. Oh man, you have nothing.
He has like no skills.
Yeah, he's got no skill.
I love it.
Why do you make me... Oh goodness. I don't even know what to make for this. Fuck. Why don't you just make me a mediocre skill roll? See if you can pull this off, buddy. Oh, unfortunately, the automated kiosk will not accept your key.
Oh, if I go to the office? I guess not, huh? Wouldn't the leasing office have like a... Or I guess
It's like 1 a.m.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I want to go to the leasing office.
Alright. And what are you attempting to do in this leasing office?
So it's probably locked or whatever. I want to break in.
Oh my god.
Alright. Roll burglary. Agree. Alright, you break into the leasing office.
First, I want to look if they have the fucking ability to make keys.
Most do.
Yes.
All right,
So
then.
you break in, it's all dark. There's, you don't know if you tripped the silent alarm or not, but there's nothing sounding just yet.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to fucking make a copy of this key.
Roll me crafts, if you have it. Oh my god.
You bust the key!
I'm going to use a fate point to invoke clumsy but lucky. I'm gonna start banging things. I'm gonna go for a reroll.
Okay.
Cloud bang.
If this is
Fucking
negative
call me.
4,
Should be
oh
easy.
my gosh.
So as you're banging things, you're banging one thing against the other. You do get a key copied. You're not sure which key, but you do get a key copied.
Fucking easy. I'm done.
Unfortunately, you do hear, kind of in the distance, sounds like some police siren.
Oh, we're gonna book it out of there.
Alright, are you going on foot or by car?
I'm going on foot. And I've got the stunt sprinter. I can move 2 zones for free. As long as I'm not impeded by an obstacle.
Yeah, we'll just have that as a +2 bonus. But I'm going to use one of your fate points against you to make it a bit harder for you to succeed in this. So roll me your athletics. Ooh. That's
Horrible.
not good.
That's with a +2.
Is that with... And so that's 2.
Yes, 2.
Unfortunately, it's just so... There's just so much stuff in this downtown area. There's just a bunch of homeless people everywhere. There's a bunch of trash. You're slipping and sliding on the ground everywhere. You're just not able to get your footing. You just hear the cops getting closer and closer. What do you do?
How far do I get from the scene?
You got like half a block.
Are they chasing me or are they just coming?
They're just coming.
No, I'm fucking good. I'm half a block away. Just casually mind my own business.
Alright. You should make me a deceive check to casually mind your own business.
Please.
Ooh. Luckily you saw just in time that you had a little bit of glass left on your sweater. You brush it off onto the ground and just continue to walk. The cops eventually pull up and park their cars, go inside and check it out, but you think you've gotten away. So you can easily head back to Harry Lee's apartment.
Yep.
You head back and you're only able to get one of the keys. You're not sure which, but you can return the keys to Dahlia if you'd wish.
And here's what I got, I went to the leasing office. It was a little bit of a, I mean, the cops showed up, but they didn't get me. It's all good, yeah?
Did they see you?
Did they see me? You think they saw me? Of course not. You think they saw me?
All right. Well, I don't really have time to do anything else. She takes the keys. All right. Good try. Thanks. And she starts looking at the key and comparing it to the keys that were on the ring, trying to determine A, which key was copied, and B, if it's a decent match.
So you check the keys, and so I gave you 3 keys. There's one to the entrance, one to his office, and one to the little vault that he has in his office. I'm gonna roll a D3 to see which one you got. Luckily, it's to the vault in his office, but you just have to get there.
Nice, she says to herself. And she replaces the keys, wiping them down. And starts wiping down Lee's entire apartment from where she thinks she touched things.
And do you leave or do you stay?
She will leave, but leave a note with her burner phone number on it. Thanks for the good time. Your ATV was just as amazing as advertised.
And so you and Thaddius both head out. Now you've got about 5 days until the actual heist. What is your next plan of action?
Is it time for a to scope out the bank itself?
Visit
guys?
to the bank.
All right.
All right. So how are we gonna do this?
Well, if you ask me for my personal fucking opinion, I would say I go in separate from, well, I don't know. You sent the kid out to get a key last night, yeah?
Right. He wasn't seen by anybody involved at the bank.
Okay. So kid, were there any cameras inside this fucking place you broke into?
Fuck if I know, it's a leasing office. Why do you have cameras in a leasing office?
So we don't know if you're on camera. Okay. Great. Did you wear fucking gloves?
Do I look like I own fucking gloves? No, that'd be suspicious as hell.
Okay.
At least he can drive, right? I mean, it's something.
Well, he got us the key to the vault. Well, he got us a
us-
copy of the key to the vault. That's not to be discounted. The problem is, Marty, for you to be treated with a special tour of the bank, you might need some help in that department.
Or an investment, you know, briefcase is full of money.
Hell, there's honestly for a bank $5,000 in money isn't anything. I have an idea. How about she says I'll make a trip. I'll make a trip to some retail store and buy a bunch of cheap zircon jewelry. You can take that. They're not going to know if it's real or not. Put it in a safety deposit box there.
I got something better. All right. So it's gonna take a little bit of work today. Maybe we had to do this shit tomorrow. Well, how about I work up another fake ID for myself and you, and what we do, and even this big fuck here, and points at Murdoc. What I do, I create this this persona. You know, either for you, for me, however you want to do it. I'm this big shot investor that, you know, nobody fucking knows who investors are until they have to work with them. I'm some big shot investor. You're my, what do you want to call it? My publicist, assistant publicist, whatever, and he's my bodyguard. I'm looking to do business with this bank. I'm coming in here, I want to make sure this is a facility to my liking, you know? And then we can even have this little fuck in the car in case we had to, you know, as a driver, we can sell the whole fucking appeal of these people and make it look real good. We get a real nice tour of the bank. All of us can get fucking eyes on this place. Knucklehead can fail in. You can plan out, do your mastermind shit. How about that?
Well, that's not actually a bad idea.
There's plenty of wealthy people who raised with.
Yeah, I can get like routes, you know, to drive.
You can get fucking route. I'm in fucking. That's like cool.
A secondary ID, but I think it's you on that. Thaddius, can you go rent a car? You're 22.
I gotta wait 3 years.
Not.
Oh, my birthday's next week, so
rip
maybe
you
like
off.
2.
I'll Murdoc, can you something nice, something that if you were a man of means, what would you be?
I didn't catch some of it. I'm cutting out pretty bad on my end.
I'm gonna have Murdoc. You go rent a car. Marty, what do you think if you were a man of means, you would be chauffeured around in?
Oh, fucking Mercedes, absolutely. What?
There you go.
Would you settle for anything less?
Like a Ford Pinto.
A what?
I don't even know if you could rent a Ford Pinto.
If I was investing in penny stocks, maybe, asshole. But no, if you make a big fucking money, you go for the Mercedes Benz or you go for the Chrysler. Okay, the Mercedes. Let's just. It's one day, whatever.
Okay, so rent a car. Marty, she looks you up and down. I know you usually go for the look past me appearance, but you need to get something a little showier.
Oh, showy? You don't see me when I'm not doing these jobs, Dahlia. I'm fucking showy. But yeah, we'll hook up something. We still got some money left, yeah?
Hey, well,
No,
we got
that's
these
funny.
suits, ties and all that.
Easy. Is that a fashionable suit that we got back there for the heist?
Yeah, I suppose for a bodyguard it'll work.
All right, you get a suit, I get a suit. Dahlia, you got some dresses you can wear?
Of course. You don't want to match Murdoc, though.
Oh, shit,
Look
that's
like
a good
a
point.
rich asshole.
Ah, just get me
You
an
know what?
earpiece and a suit and I'll be fine.
I'm gonna go to fucking. I'm gonna go down to the mall there. I'm gonna find a nice fucking place, a nice fancy place to buy a suit, and I'm gonna look real fucking hoodlum type. I'm gonna have the shirt uncollared, unbuttoned. I'm gonna show off some chest hair. We're gonna sell this. Don't even worry about it. I get some cheap jewelry. It's all good.
Since when do you have chest hair, Marty?
Ha!
I've been growing out.
Okay.
There's Rogaine now for this sort of thing, Dahlia.
I
Trust me.
didn't think that was your look.
I
Great.
didn't realize you were familiar with his chest hair.
There's a lot of things that you don't know, Thaddius.
Hey, like the
Make
fat
it 22
Marty
of 'em.
slapping some fucking hair growth tonic on his tits.
Look, women like a good bush on the chest, right? You know this better than anyone, don't you?
Oh, I do.
See? You fucking know, don't you?
Can't argue.
Oh.
It was so pathetic.
Some things come with time, Thaddius.
Ah, you'll get there,
Yeah.
lad.
Yeah, when you hit puberty, it'll be no problem. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
I almost feel bad.
Alright, so I guess the next day we rent a car and buy a nice suit.
I gotta
Damn.
do that. I gotta do this tech shit.
You're easily able to buy a car, and what name are you putting the car under?
Well, we're not... Oh, right.
You're
You're renting
renting.
it. You're renting it.
Murdoc, do you have a fake ID? If not, I'll go rent it.
All anyone knows Murdoc as is Murdoc. So it's unclear whether that is his fake name or otherwise.
Okay. I think maybe Dahlia, you should rent the car.
Alright. I officially have fake ID on my equipment list, so I will go rent the car. I'll wear a wig.
All right, so you're easily able to rent the car. So it's it'll be $700 for to rent it. And Marty, you're easily able to go and get a nice asshole suit. But in regards to the fake IDs, I'd either like you to make me a crafts or a hack check.
Hack it is. I will definitely re-roll that. I'm gonna use Boston Lad with the fancy gadgets. I've done this before. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to do it now. I've been experienced with tech for years, so that's the
Are you
the fail
re-rolling
spin it
or
on.
adding? So this basically what they're going to test is whatever you get. That'll be the basis for them testing to see through this.
Ooh.
So I would rather re-roll because the odds of me rolling as poorly as this are very fucking bad because I rolled 3 negatives on the free dice, so I'm just gonna re-roll.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna get a
Alright,
4 if you got all zeros at the least. So
yeah. So let's whatever happens happens.
the lowest you can get is 0. Yeah,
There
see,
you go.
Look, there you go.
Nice. So they have the challenge of 5 to get through this. All right. So you're easily able to make fake identities for whoever needs it. That's no problem. So are you going to head to the bank then?
Yeah, I gotta give them their fake IDs that I made for them for this little gig, just in case it would be tested. But I'm gonna set mine as Martin O'Sullivan, investment banker at CNC Investments in New York. Murdoc is gonna be Murdoc, and Dahlia is gonna be
Delilah.
Right?
Cynthia Sinclair.
It matches whatever name I gave the bank manager, because he's going to know who I am.
Yeah.
That works. That works. So yeah, whatever that is, correct.
And she'll just dress in a decent but not overly expensive suit, something that someone's personal assistant would wear. And the story is, Marty, that I recommended this bank on the basis of having been familiar with the bank manager.
All right. So all of you head to the bank itself. Able to. It's fairly busy today. It's a Wednesday. and kind of busy at this time of day. It's about 2 p.m. or so. People going in and out, and you see there's 3 bank tellers who are just doing their job and so your plan is to open a safety deposit box there, Martin?
Yeah, that's correct. But it's like I'm gonna make a big deal out of it, like even call ahead and shit like that. And, like I want them to feel the weight of my presence, even if it's bullshit.
All right, I'd like you to either make me this will be a provoke check to see if they're going to basically be cowed into doing what you want.
Okay, so a mediocre check is what you're asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, all right. So you reach, sounds like a very meek female who seems to... So if you'd like to tell me exactly what you say to this poor woman on the phone.
Yeah, so how, does she introduce the bank and everything like that when she picks up the phone? Or?
Yeah, she says, Metropolitan City Bank.
Hey, yeah, can I ask who I'm speaking with?
Oh, this is Cindy Foyer.
Oh, Ms. Foyer, my name is Martin O'Sullivan. I'm an investment banker with CNC Investments in New York. I'm looking for a great investment opportunity with your bank, but I had to meet a few conditions with you guys before I can do so. I need to make sure that my money's being put in a proper and safe place. Not going through my own office for obvious reasons. So we're going to just have some arrangements, and I need to make sure you're okay with that because I'm going to need my demands met if I'm going to do business with your bank.
All right. What are your demands there, sir?
Okay, so security is very important to me. Again, as an investment banker, I see way too many times where clients and, even associates get fucked out of the money. Pardon my language. I work in a very stressful line of work. And basically what I need to do is I need to go through your entire floor plan. If you want to bring security, fine. I want to see what security you got on station. I'll make sure my money's going to a safe place. I want to meet the bank manager personally. If I don't, I'm not going to settle for that. I need to know who runs the business that I'm putting my money into. I'm not going to be satisfied with less than that, Cindy, okay? So that's going to be done as well. And I'm going to need to meet some of the staff also, security, see what their operations and facilities are like, because if I don't trust the security systems as they're set, I'm not going to be satisfied to put my money in your fucking bank. Sorry, again, don't mean to be cussing at you. This is the way I talk. I apologize. So are those going to be able to be handled, or do I need to speak with your supervisor?
Of course, those can be handled, sir. And sorry, what's your name again?
Martin O'Sullivan. Please don't let me tell you a third time. You can find my information. I can send it to you.
All right. Is there a particular time that you'd like to come down to the bank?
How late are you open till?
We're open until 6 p.m.
When are your peak hours?
Peak hours are usually between noon and 1, and of course from 5 to 6.
I want to see how you handle peak hours, so I'm going to come in around noon. No, actually, I'm going to set a specific time, 12:15. I'm going to be there, and everybody better be ready to kind of go through this with me, because again, I don't have time to waste. I'm a very busy man. You understand?
Of course, sir.
All right, good. I'm going to have 2 associates with me. One of them is my bodyguard. The other one is going to be my publicist, and also my assistant. Now, as far as they're concerned, they're going to go through the same tour that I am. My driver's going to be outside. You get to leave him alone, okay? But I do want a refreshment brought out to him. He likes iced tea.
Of course, sir. We'll make sure to be ready for you.
All right, perfect. I'm going to see you at 12:15 sharp, okay? Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate your help. You've done a great thing for your bank.
Of course, Martin. But thank you.
All right, bye.
We hang up the phone. And then you venture off to the bank itself at, I guess, precisely 12:15.
We will arrive at 12:15. Exactly.
So where exactly do you want to tour in this area?
I mean, I'm looking for basically cameras, and then I want to go through the whole bank as much as they're going to let me. I want to see where the money is going to be put. I want to see security room if they're going to let me. I want to get a sense of this whole thing, how it looks from the inside, because blueprints are only part of the story. So he wants to see what it actually looks like, where you can map out cameras, things like that. And I'm sure the others are going to have their own things they're looking for too.
All right, as you all travel through, I'm just going to lead you through each of kind of the parts of the bank. I'd like you all to make me investigate checks as you just travel through, just for just a general one.
Not notice.
You could roll. You're kind of searching around. It's not like a sudden thing that you're looking for.
Or notice. Well, either way.
Yeah, it's really whatever's higher for you. You can do
Yay.
notice or investigate.
Okay, so if it's notice, I just roll zeros. I'll take that.
All right. So you're able to see there's a back entrance to the bank that you can see. It looks very sketchy. There's some wires hanging out there. They just give you a quick glance and move on from there. You do see there's a parking lot area, of course, where you can park your cars and whatnot. They do give you a glimpse of the security office, and you can see there's a number of different cameras and whatnot, different camera angles that they do shoot at. You see about 4 guards who are patrolling the area altogether. There's a back office area that you see. Let's see. You are led into the manager's office as well. And you do see a little safe there, and it does have a little keyhole as well. You do know there's a roof, but they don't really lead you up to the roof. Let's see. And they do lead you inside the vault itself. This is just an outside photo, as the only other photos that I have are a very destroyed vault. But they do show you kind of the inside of the vault and where kind of the any special security boxes go and that sort of thing, showing you where they keep their money. And they seem to be very thorough with their showing and telling of the area. Dahlia, you're able to kind of tell where you're able to see the cameras easily, where each of them are, and are able to kind of map them out. When you get back to the
What
base.
about the security staff? How many members of security do they have?
They seem to have 4 on staff at all times. They do let them know that they do a shift change, where they have about a half-hour overlap.
Was she gonna do the paste on something this time, or?
I don't think just yet.
No,
Because you
it's
still have
coming too
about
far
5
away.
days, I think.
Okay.
And Harry is very happy to see you, Dahlia, of course.
She tries to act like keep it professional, but with like some winking on the side. Like I'm bringing you my big client.
Yeah, he seems very content to show you all around. He's acting very professional, of course, but he's seeming to stand closer to you, Dahlia, as he's explaining everything. And he seems to use very complicated words to try and make it look as though he's very, very smart to impress you.
She gives as many covert, flirty looks as she can. Maybe smacks them on the ass on their way out.
Perfect. So is there anything else you all wanted to know about the bank itself?
What about the roof access?
Roof
Do they show us
access,
the roof and everything at all?
they didn't really... Did Martin want to see the roof, or...
Could
They
we
didn't mention
see
Yeah, I would
where
say I
it
wanna get a
would
smoke or
be
something.
accessed from the inside? Just
so,
looking around.
Yes, there is a roof access. Let me just double check where
I
that one
think
is.
there's 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would just say on the pretense of wanting to get a smoke, basically. So go up there and get a smoke, take a look at the city.
There seems to be a entrance, kind of a roof access point that leads, if you look on the what is it? The city bank, the
floor plan.
layout. Yes, thank you. There seems to be roof access that leads more into the break room, kind of behind it, that little room that's there, and also on kind of the north side. The roof access, it leads into more of the security area, and then you go down. I guess the roof access then leads down into the security area.
Upon the roof, is there a viable spot from any other nearby building that could be able to access this roof? Either by jumping or rappelling or something similar?
Oh, it's pretty far. Nothing super close together. Let me just show you to the roof. So there's nothing super close. It's just a higher point. But you don't see anything everything's fairly low in this area. I mean, there is that billboard that's up there. But there's nothing that's like angling too far down onto this place.
Are there any viable places to get down from up here on the exterior?
I mean, you can jump off the sides, if that's what you mean.
Like, is there a
There's,
spot with a dumpster
staircases
that we would be able to, like, open ahead of time or something like that?
Let me just go back to the parking lot. So it's the exact same place. So there's, let's see. There's kind of a dumpster around the back here, so you could jump off the back and whatnot, if you'd like. And it is, you did plan it so it's garbage day the day after the heist, so it will be full of trash.
Very nice.
While they're there, Dahlia is going to deliberately kind of try to leave something in one of the back rooms.
Sure, in what room?
This whatever room she honestly sees the best opportunity to leave something. She's going to leave one of her pens that is the listening pens.
Oh, probably the manager's office. Yeah. Because you do go in there, and that's where he,
like, she'll be taking notes the whole time, and at some point she'll just leave the pen there. And she'll also be wearing a pair of glasses, and at some point she's just going to leave them somewhere as an excuse to come back later.
You can leave them both in the manager's office if you want. And on your way out, Harry addresses you. So do you think that Metropolitan City Bank is the bank for you, Mr. Sullivan? O'Sullivan.
Well, Mr. Lee, I gotta be honest with you. I'm fairly impressed with the way you guys do business. It's not something I've seen pretty fucking common. Pardon my language. It's just the way I talk. Not trying to cuss at you. I'm pretty impressed so far. I'm gonna be honest with you. There were a couple others that I wanted to talk with in town, and I'm sure they're not gonna be able to beat your quality. But as a businessman, and one businessman to another, you yourself being one, I know you got to understand that you got to review your options. So you're a front runner, and I don't expect that that's going to change. But I will be in contact to follow up on this meeting. I will let you know I was very impressed with the way you handle business. I'm very impressed with this bank.
Oh, of course. Glad to hear, sir. Of course, we will be awaiting your phone call whenever you decide.
Absolutely. And I'm going to make sure my assistant's going to be in touch with you and your bank, so don't even worry about it, okay? If you don't hear from me, you'll probably hear from her. We're just working out some details. We'll have to go a couple more visits, see if I get my money transfers taken care of, and then I'll be back in contact with you directly, okay?
Of course. I look forward to hearing from your assistant.
All right, perfect. All right. That's it. Oh, one more thing. I didn't check. I don't know if he's going to have it thrown away. Did you bring my man outside an iced tea? He was really thirsty on the way driving over here.
Oh, yes, Thaddius, you would have been brought tea by Sin.
Oh,
She would
geez,
have given
thanks.
you
I was
nice
real
iced
thirsty,
tea.
you know?
And she nods to you. Of course, it was requested.
Oh, really? Who did that?
Oh, your boss, Mr. O'Sullivan.
Wow. Jeez, thanks.
Yes, he seems like an interesting individual. I bid you good day. She'll give you a wave before she leaves back inside, leaving you with a cup, disposable cup filled with iced tea. But it's sweet tea with ice in it.
Not bad.
Anything else you want to do at the bank before you head back?
I'm satisfied.
So you all head back to the hideout. Is there anything else? What else do you want to do at least? That was your day 5, as it took you
What
day
is
6
routes,
to get
yeah?
stuff. Sorry, what were you saying, Thaddius?
Routes?
Wraps?
Routes?
Oh, routes! you get wraps for dinner, but you also plan routes.
Yeah, Theodore's planning his new upcoming
We
career
met
as
him
a
getting our
rapper.
wraps and coffee.
So, what routes are you planning?
Escape routes, you know?
Oh, escape routes. In terms of driving, or do you...
I guess all of the above. I mean,
Sure, give me a drive test to see if you can... plan...
Maybe drive?
I don't know.
I don't know, notice, I guess.
Sure, if you want to notice or drive, to notice escape routes in terms of driving away afterwards.
Aren't you a good driver? Why
I
not
have a
drive?
+1 drive.
he was
So-
just
No,
rolling
I
like a
know.
fucking madman.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying. I think you're great. Holy
Oh
shit.
my
Fucking
god!
shit, dude.
Yeah, you notice every single possible exit, both to the bank and just driving away. So you find a number of different exit points that they can take when you can take in there.
Could
that
I
you can
create an
make note of.
aspect that I know the routes?
Mm-hmm. You can create a bonus aspect there to invoke for the bank itself.
Nice.
And that +2 from way earlier when we were driving, can I add that? Practice driving.
Well, you're not driving at the moment. You're using a notice check.
Oh, no, I'm saying for like an aspect or something.
Sure. This will be invocable.
Practice high-speed driving.
Yeah. Unlimited speed.
I'm just gotta go fast.
For fuck's sake.
Alright. You know the way and how to get out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, he's got to go
That'd
fast,
be-
and he knows the way.
Yeah, your nickname is Knuckles.
Oh fuck.
So, what do you plan on doing for, this is day 4 now. 4 days until the heist.
Well, I'll put out all the security stuff. You know, we'll map out everything that we observed from in there.
Now, let's see.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make a report check for that there, Marty.
Shit.
See how well you can do to try, or provoke check if you want to try and cow them into giving you a refund.
I mean, they're
both.
both the same thing, so I guess I'll go provoke because that's more his style.
You're not provoke? You're playing this dude without provoke, dude?
Yeah, I don't have provoke. It's all talk, man. I can't fight. Like,
I can
Ooh.
try to return your suit for you.
Well, fortunately,
I
the
got it,
person
don't
that
worry
you
about
get is meek, and you tell me how you berate this person into giving you a full refund.
so I'm gonna rip the suit, so that I have a reason to request a refund. I'm sure they give me pushback on, well, it happened when it was in your care, and I'm like, obviously take the receipt from Dahlia if there's, whatever receipt, and say, look, my wife came in here and got this fucking suit for me. I wore it for a day. Fit real nice, fit real snug. I walked down the fucking stairs, the crotch ripped. You think that's my fault? It was a fucking one-day suit. So you can either return my fucking funds, or I'm going to go big with this. I'm going to talk to all my friends. I'm going to talk to all the other people that I know. I'm going to talk to the media, anybody who wants to fucking listen, and tell them that your place is fucking shit. And they're all going to love to hear about it because I'm a pretty fucking important guy. I'm not going to tell you who I am. You don't need to fucking know. I bought this suit, straight cash, and you gave me a shitty suit. Give me back my fucking money.
The person at the counter is like near to tears before she does give you your full refund for the suit. And she's just apologizing. I'm sorry, we usually don't have this quality and everything, and I'm really sorry this happened.
Hey, it's not your fault. Did you make the fucking suit? Did you sew this? Hey, don't worry about it. You're the customer service. I'm sorry to be mad at you. I wish I could yell at the fucking seamstress that made this shit. You can bring her out here and I'll yell at her instead. You have a good rest of your day. You don't cry about this shit. You don't worry about it, okay? It's all good.
Okay.
I'm happy now.
Thank you.
Hey, have a blessed day, ma'am. Goodbye.
You too. You head out and leave this poor woman. And you get the 1k back, so now you have 1.7.
Yay.
And Murdoc, you went to buy more explosives besides the ones you already bought with the C.
Yes.
So, if you want to make me a contacts check to see if you can get it for cheaper, since it's specifically you.
Could it be resources?
Resources, sure. So make me a
He
resource
probably has
check
like
to see
a
if you
stash
can.
somewhere in like each given country and or state. Oh no.
Unfortunately, you go to your stash where it's stashed, and you see that too has burned down.
Oh shit. He probably left a switch on that wasn't supposed to be
Yeah,
on.
unfortunately.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty disappointed. Let me see. Yeah, he'd
So
call up
spend
Dahlia
money.
then to see if she knows anybody in the area that would have maybe some good supplies or something.
So, Dahlia, you want to make me a contacts check again? And see, maybe if you can find someone to get the explosives on the cheap. Maybe someone who doesn't make the best stuff, but it works. Maybe.
He just needs the bits and bobs to make it happen. It'll be fine.
Dahlia. I think your cock got stuck in your suit.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're back.
Oh fuck.
I need you to make me a contacts check there, Dahlia.
Make dexterity.
No, contacts. You're making dexterity checks to get your cock out.
Gotta get this out of my
Get the
cock
cat.
post, so hold on a minute.
Get the cat out.
Okay.
Alright, you're able to, you're able to find someone. You actually think back and you know that one of the people that you could hire is, actually, fairly well-versed, in explosives. So you reach out to her and, she's able to, kind of hook up with you, Murdoc, and sell you some goods if you want.
Oh my god.
Do you want Murdoc?
Oh,
you
I
want-
was reading the fucking thing for firecrackers. Yeah, he is very happy with the idea of buying more explosives, regardless of situation.
Okay, I've got a friend, but you need to be polite.
What you mean polite?
She can be a little touchy.
Hey, like touchy, like
She's got
in the good
a
way,
short
or?
fuse.
Oh well, I mean that's probably not a bad thing, is it?
Well, it can be.
I mean, is it ever though?
Look, just be on your best behavior.
Ah, sure. Aye, I'll be fine.
So Dahlia will put Murdoc in touch with her contact.
Alright, just give me 1 second.
I feel like this is going to be a disaster.
So you head over to her place, or at least wherever kind of it was set up. So you knock on the door. I'm just going to keep it here because I don't have a trashy apartment. And you hear someone clanging to the door. It's kind of seems like a house that's outside of Metropolitan City. It has a very large garage, and you bang on the garage door. You hear clanging and things falling over. And then finally, the garage door pulls up a few paint cans, kind of roll out onto the driveway. You see this woman kind of pop out. Hey, how's it going?
Hey lass, it's going well. How about yourself?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Dahlia gave me a call and said you were on your way. Are you, Murdoc?
Murdoc. Murdoc it is.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. And she'll hold out her hand.
Yeah, Murdoc grabs her hand and clasps it pretty tight and shakes it.
Same. I'd like you to make me a physique check.
Oh, yes. Physique.
You both grip each other's hands fairly hard, and you're both very impressed with the grips.
Well, you seem like a fine lass, don't you? She said I could get some explosives from me, aye?
Yeah, I got quite a few. You want to come in?
Oh, I'd love to.
And she steps over a few paint cans, and you smell gunpowder. Basically everything that it takes to make explosives. You can get a whiff of it as she heads inside, and as you head inside. She closes the garage door behind you, lights up the kind of an overhead light. And you see that the garage is a little bit shorter than it should be. And she pulls up a fake wall. You see a number of different kind of explosives behind it. You see like C4, thermite, frag grenades, any type of explosive possible. You see it all lined up very neatly, very tidily on the wall.
Yeah, Murdoc's kind of rubbing his hands together. Well, this is a lovely stash, isn't it?
Yeah, I get it all myself and make it mostly myself. So what exactly are you looking for?
Well, the higher the explosive, the better, I suppose. High-end bank robbery type stuff.
Of course, you got the cash?
Always.
She holds out her hand, waiting for it.
Oh, well, no. It depends on what we go for first. And how much you got.
Depends on what you want. She shows you a number of explosives. Basically anything you could ever want is on the wall here.
Yeah, Murdoc kind of looks the whole thing over. Oh, this is lovely. And he kind of turns to her. So, if we pay for you, does this all come with you? Huh? I heard you were for hire from Dahlia before.
I am indeed. I mean, some of it comes with me as much as I can carry, really. As much as I can strap onto myself at one time. That's, quite a bit.
I get you. I do the same. So how about this? We hire you. You bring along as much as you can, and then maybe toss some my way. I'll toss some your way. Or we can, toss about, and that'll pay for half of it, huh? What do you say?
Maybe a rapport check.
All right. See how well this goes. Ooh, I am going to use Voice of Anarchy for this to give it a +2.
All right, so she gives you a look up and down. What about 2/3?
2/3 is fine.
All right. Well, husband's not home. Let's go upstairs.
Hell yes.
So you, the two of you head upstairs, and you're able. Let me get like a little calculator.
What the fuck just happened?
Basically, you can pay her. Let's see, 2,300, and she'll.
Perfect. She gave me 2,500. And he'll toss in the rest for some actual fireworks.
Yay! So now you got the firecracker as one of your hires. And she comes with a lot of explosives.
Yay! So he presumably like brings her back to the others and it's like, all right, got the explosive covered.
Oh, good. So you got along then?
Oh, got along lovely.
You see she enters behind him and gives you a wave.
Oh.
So apparently I'm working with you now.
Dahlia looks at Murdoc. Well, I sent him over there to buy some explosives, but you're joining us?
Oh, I
What
figured,
exactly did
right.
Murdoc agree to?
You know, why buy some explosives when you can, he kind of looks her up and down and smiles back at Dahlia. You know, buy the whole kit and caboodle, huh?
Well, I know Freya doesn't come cheap. What exactly did you agree to?
Murder.
A few things here, a few things there, a few things after, a few things... No.
Dahlia raises her eyebrow. Well, that doesn't sound very concrete, but I'm sure we can work something out. She holds out her hand. Nice to have you on board, Freya.
Freya takes her hand and shakes it very nice to be aboard! Woo!
Okay, then.
It's this amateur.
Excuse me?
Don't pay
Freya
attention
looks
to
to
him.
you.
He just fucking graduated the last day.
Freya looks to you and comes up to you, Thaddius. Freya is about 5'10". She's a tall woman, very fit woman. And she looks down at you. I'm assuming you're a little manlet there.
Wow.
She looks down at you, Thaddius, and she pats you on the head fairly aggressively. You want to see that again?
Yeah, I was sort of whispering it earlier, but I guess you heard me, huh? I said, who the fuck is this amateur, am I right?
You know, kid, I usually break kids like you in half.
Why the fuck are you breaking kids? Is that a problem? Do you have a record?
No, it's usually a solution.
This is getting really weird now. Maybe you should back up.
All right. Freya, Thaddius is new. He's trying to prove himself here. I think we can cut him some slack. He he hasn't seen you in action.
Well, he's about to see me in action. How many days?
It's tomorrow, right? Or 2 days?
Oh, you've got like 4 more days.
Oh, 4 more days.
It's not my birthday, so 4 days.
Yes, we planned it as a birthday present to Thaddius.
I'll make sure to have lots of explosions for you, kiddo.
Make sure you bully the fuck out of him too, because he needs it.
He
I'll make
does.
sure.
He really does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear that.
Oh, nothing important. Just keep driving and you know, all that other shit you do.
Don't forget to check
I
your seat
contribute
for
a lot. I got the
firecrackers.
fucking key. I'm the fucking getaway guy, you know.
All right, then. We've got 2 days. Less than that, really. Anything else we need to do?
Other than steal the van, we should probably chill, you know.
Buy the van. Steal it if we have to.
Just make sure it runs well. Marty, look under the hood before you drive off with it.
And full tank of gas, too.
Dolly just kind of smiles and looks at Marty. That's right. Don't forget the gasoline.
It is
Oh yeah, I was gonna lose that fucking thought in my head. I'm glad you reminded me, kid. You're really a valuable asset and far as reminding me about the gas and fucking car we're gonna use to get away.
See, that's why you have me around, you know.
This is true. And that's why we have Freya just now, because she's gonna beat the fuck out of you every time you open your mouth.
Yeah.
You wanna
Hey.
You want to go? So I can kick your ass.
Freya, try not to break the boy until after we're done.
Can't promise much, but all right.
Alright, I'm gonna focus on trying to acquire this car.
All right. I'd like you, as you're trying to find this car. I Are you trying to find it through legitimate means or illegitimate means?
Legitimate for now. Legitimate if I can't find a legitimate one.
So you're looking at Craigslist, trying to find a car.
But try to talk him into leaving the plates for you.
I will.
You find a van. Seems to be sold by a guy.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm gonna be driving the van.
Sure, but you find a van that's for sale. Seems to be a guy who's selling it down by the river. And to have him keep the plates on, I'd like you to make me a rapport check or a provoke check to try and cow this man.
Let's provoke.
Oh my goodness.
This boy was ready.
He's slightly ready.
Oh shit! I'm gonna need my fucking shit. I'm
gonna spend a fate point too. Cause I got it.
Do whatever it is you're gonna do. I only got one save of mine.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're not gonna roll it.
I mean, I already rolled.
All right. So I don't need to spend shit, but it's this gentleman named John Fowley who is selling his van down by the river, and you try and get him to keep the plates on. Describe, are you trying to cow this man, but he does not budge.
Alright, look, Mr. Fowler, I'm impressed with the van, but I'm just trying to get this and, have this car ready to roll. I'm not trying to go through all this shit with DMV, you know how it is. So, look, it'd be real fucking easy for us to make this sale if you just are okay with me keeping the plates on. I'll cut you another, $1,000 in, and we're all good to go. That's all I'm asking for. And then you got a sale today. And I'm paying more than it's fucking worth, and I'm not asking for much.
Look here, man! I've lived in this van down by this river for over 3 years, and I don't need to sell it because I ain't got enough money to run it. Now you say you want me to keep the plates on too? I mean, I'm taking dirt cheap for this damn van in this goddamn van down by this goddamn river. You're asking me for the plates too? No, that ain't gonna work.
Okay, well, go fuck yourself. Have a nice day.
Fine. Find your own van. You can see the fingers.
Now we look for illegitimate means for the van.
So how do you look illegitimately? Yeah, not down by the river.
We're gonna look through the dark web version of Craigslist at this time.
All right, it's Greg's list.
I was just
So you look on Greg's list. I'd like you to make me a hack check to try and go through the dark web. Greg's list. You find a van. It's not down by the river. Are you looking for a cheap van? There's a van there's a picture of a van, and you see it's on the two different corners in a very sketchy area, Metropolitan. And basically, it's for free because it looks like nobody's been in that van for 2 days, and it's got a couple tickets, but looks abandoned. It's abandoned, I guess.
I mean, I'll go check it out probably at night. So I'd probably bring, just in case shit gets bad, and also to show the kid how to do his fucking job, I'd probably bring Thaddius with me. So I'll go check it out in the night with Thaddius.
It's to see you and me, McFly. How's it going?
Oh, it's fucking great. McFly? Where you getting McFly from?
So your name's Marty, so,
Oh. Okay, that's some kind of fucking, obscure cinema trivia. Whatever, man. Listen.
Fucking obscure? Are you kidding?
Were you even alive when that fucking movie was made?
Oh, so it's not obscure, you know it.
Not a lot of people know that shit, alright?
Jesus.
So the two of you go check out this van on at night. It's on a street corner. There's a couple tickets on it. It seems to be illegally parked. No one's towed it. There's no boot. If you're trying to jack this car, make me burglary checks.
Okay, so I'm gonna lead with it. I'm gonna try to walk him through it to show him. So I have like gloves on and shit like, okay, this is how you fucking break into places, huh? Just got some gloves, and hopefully I don't fuck up now.
I'm gonna use. Don't tell me how to do my fucking job against you.
Oh no!
And you're not gonna take any hints from Thaddius or the internet or anything on breaking into this car, and trying to get into it. So it's gonna be harder to break into this car. It's gonna be a 4 now instead of a 2.
I will spend a fate point to pass.
All right. So
I will use, I guess, all or nothing. I guess I don't know.
How will you use all or nothing?
Oh no! If I want it, I gotta take it. That's better, actually.
Yeah.
So I want this fucking van. It's difficult to break into for whatever reason. I gotta take it. Not to mention, I'm trying to show out right now. This van's gonna be mine. It's gonna be ours. So
you get the +2 and you acquire this van. You have some trouble breaking into the van at first, but you're able to get in and able to pick them locks, get it up and running.
Oh, geez, wow, it only took a full 10 minutes, real smooth.
Do you see any fucking cops?
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I call them?
Do you see anybody with a fucking camera out here? No? Get in the fucking car.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna check the van over. I mean, this has been abandoned for 2 days, and this looks big enough for someone to live in. There's no fucking dead bodies in this van, are there? Oh shit!
Give me a higher low.
Go low.
I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go low. Oh, thank God.
Alright, thank God there's no dead puppies or dead bodies in the back, but you do see a sleeping bag. Oh shit.
Just dump it out on the side of the road. Just dump it out.
Yeah, I'm just dumping
One
it.
sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
There's a what in the car?
Sleeping bag. I'm gonna put a pause in the recording while Matt's going.
Oh, so where were we?
Throwing his sleeping bag out.
Yeah.
You threw the sleeping bag out of the back of the van and are now able to drive away with this van now in your...
How's it feel?
We get a full tank of gas also.
Okay, good. How does the sleeping bag feel or the
The
van?
car.
It smells kind of like cheese.
Like, how's it drive? How's it handle?
Oh, I don't know. Roll me a drive check.
If you roll this fucking car.
You better not crash this fucking van. Oh my...
Oh, God.
You fucking amateur.
So you're driving the car, and you're kind of driving up on someone, and you notice that you don't, you see someone crossing the road, and instead of slamming on the brakes, you slam on the acceleration. And you run this person over, and you see it.
Keep going. That's the
Is it
rule.
fucking
You
deer or
just keep
something? This car
going.
sucks.
What the fuck did you just do? Drive, motherfucker!
I am driving.
These feet away from this person that you don't know what happened. All you saw was eyes, and they looked terrified.
Fucking deer in the road.
A deer in the fucking city? You just hit a fucking person, asshole.
If it was a person, then... Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You hit a fucking... Oh, shit. Pull it to the fucking side alley real quick.
Fucking... where? Which one? There's so many
Right there.
alleys.
Motherfucker there without the fucking garbage cannon.
Stop
Oh,
yelling at me.
You fell over into an alleyway. What do you do? It's dark.
keep the lights on, and I'm gonna go out and check the front of the car.
Is there fucking blood out there?
So you check the front of the car. High or low?
We're gonna go low again.
Unfortunately, as you look to the front of the car, you see that there's some blood spattering across the grill.
What color's the car?
Color is blue.
Okay, and so how bad is the blood? Is it, like, really fucking bad?
If you took a hose to it, you'd get it off. There's some hair, you think.
Jesus fucking Christ, you might have fucking killed this guy.
You should have been walking in the middle of the road.
You should have hit the fucking brake.
They say if you hit the brake, you're more likely to get in an accident. You know, you go right through, you're fine. You don't swerve, go straight through.
You really don't have your fucking license, do you?
You fucking have a license.
Oh shit. Is there any like... Are we near like restaurants or anything like that?
Yeah, there'd be some car washes and some restaurants you could go into.
Car wash? Nah.
Yeah, let's not do a fucking car wash. Is it like
a manual car wash, you know?
Is there a back door to a restaurant or something like that?
Yeah, there's definitely lots of restaurants and back doors to restaurants. There's actually one. It's you can hear Italian music coming out of the side, and kind of far down the alleyway, you see the two dogs are sitting across from each other. There seems to be a plate of spaghetti in front of them.
Okay, that movie reference aside, Marty's gonna try to get a lot of water from this place, probably, because they can't go driving around town with a blood-splattered fucking car in the middle of the night. So,
all right, make me a burglary check.
Automated car wash.
I don't even trust that because they probably have people camped outside of those overseeing the fucking machine. So, okay, burglary. Burglary. Let's do some burglary.
Yeah, you easily break in and you're able to get a bucket of water to clean off your car.
Alright, I'm not gonna pick the hair out. We'll do that shit later. Blood's gone. Let's fucking go. Don't fucking hit anybody else, please.
Don't
Please.
fucking try. This is a piece of shit, okay?
It's the best we can do. You figure it out, please.
Yeah. I'll get used to it. Jeez. Lay off me, man.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, so you head back to the main kind of hideout that you're at. You have the van. You have it cleaned. You think you got everything out. Picked all the hair, maybe some teeth, maybe some bits of skin and whatnot out of the front grill. Now it's, 3 days until?
Right. Dahlia says, I've been thinking. I have an idea. Murdoc, you're the muscle. Marty, you're going to be necessary as well for taking out the security cameras. Thaddius is going to be in the car. Freya, who knows what you're going to be doing, but no doubt it'll be necessary. I was thinking that I'd make a really great hostage.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Someone who can keep an eye on anyone who might try anything funny and clue you in, and also respond well to any threatening tactics. So I think I'll go and, just pick up some wigs and try to look a little different.
I mean, couldn't you just be yourself? The dude knows you.
I could be there following up.
Go hit him up. You got his Tinder still, huh?
You're right, Thaddius. Sometimes I make things too complicated.
Oh,
That's
I need to
everyone's
think
problem, you know?
simply like you.
true, although we did just go through there, didn't we?
It was a few days ago. By the time we go there, it probably wouldn't be that unbelievable that I'd be following up, wanting to stop in and say hi to the fellow that showed me such a wonderful time.
I suppose we will be wearing masks anyway.
You will, right.
Shit, you guys bought masks?
You didn't get a mask, Thaddius? I told you several days ago that we would need masks.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's a, Spirit Halloween shop open. I don't know exactly where to go.
I've got a kitsune mask.
You know, there's this thing known as the internet. You should learn how to use it, lad.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking order one off of Amazon. People look at my history and be like, oh wow, Burger King mask, rob the bank. Look at my history.
Look,
Thaddius, I mean, masks are fun. We all like to display our individuality, but when it comes down to it, any ski mask will do.
Just figure something out. I mean, fuck's sake, I don't care if you walk in with a bucket on your head.
Oh. Make sure you buy it in cash or in...
Oh, no paper. Fuck.
I didn't right to suggest it. You were smart telling him that he was fucking wrong.
Just get it done, boys. It's go time in 24 hours, I think. Thaddius. It is super. Don't worry. When the job is done, we'll all treat you. You just
Buy him his first beer, get him his first lap dance. If he lives.
I'm 22, man.
It won't be his first beer anyway.
Are you sure?
Well, lad,
I do the
Might be
drugs.
his last two.
did you just say you do the drugs?
No.
You'll have one marijuana.
Oh my.
How do you know? I'm a criminal. I have a record.
Yeah,
This goes well.
mixtapes in your basement don't count, kiddo.
I think Murdoc will give you a lap dance himself. Let's just get out of this.
Let's go. Okay, I'm tired of this.
I just try not to sniff a Sharpie on the way there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do some whippets right before. Calms my nerves, ain't that right?
Keep him away from the dairy section. No whipped cream for him.
Alright, so all of you, is that all the preparation you want to do for the mission?
I'll go get a shit.
What's our entry plan here? Are we just going in, Frey and Murdoc mass rock, or you want me to come in the back way? What's the plan? Because we got to get security down fast before they put out the alarms.
Actually, the day before, I'm gonna go in there. Or one of you. Someone needs to go in. Freya.
Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to...
Let's see, or Thaddius. You haven't really been seen yet. We need someone to go in, shake hands with the security, or touch things, touch everything, touch the door handles, touch the pens by the deposit counter.
My print's already in the system.
And no, this is I want you to spread the E. coli all around the room.
All I'm saying is they dust it, they can pull up my
Just
record
get
and
a
match
bit
the
of
fingerprints.
something and put it on your fingers. Right, like some gelatin.
Besides, that fucking lemonade lady saw me. Why doesn't Freya do it?
Alright, Freya.
Well,
Sure.
fine.
I'll go and touch stuff. Just touching. That's it. That's it. No blowing things up. Just touching things.
Aye, all kinds of handles and shit. I mean, if you only set some stuff up ahead of time, I don't mind it, but...
Actually, or Dahlia can go in. She'll go and try to make like a lunch date with the manager for tomorrow, so it doesn't seem weird that she'd come in the next day.
Sure. So you head to, it'll be the next day, and you head back to the bank. Harry does ask about O'Sullivan, seeing if he's decided yet.
Oh, I've put in a good word. I mean, I sort of pointed him in this direction. I'm sure you guessed that already, she
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, I'd be free for a lunch date.
Great.
I go on lunch tomorrow at around 1 p.m. if you're interested.
How long do you get for lunch?
About an hour, but no one else is gonna notice if I scroll off for an hour and a half.
That's good, because an hour might not be quite enough. And She makes sure that she touches his face, and she has like put Vaseline on her own fingers just a little bit, and then she's just touching everything with this E. coli that she can in the whole office. You know, she'll, as if they pass security people, she'll kind of pat them on the shoulder or on the cheek or on the hand as they pass by.
Sure. Let's see. Just to see the reach of your touching.
I'm gonna call this a look at the boobs, not the hand.
Gotcha. So why don't you make me a rapport check there? For all the touching. 3. So the first one, of course, you get is the bank manager. And then I'd say if you're focusing on security, there's at least 2 of them that you kind of touch and are able to infect with the E. coli.
Okay, so
Yeah. You're adding are you adding a +2 to that, or do you want to reroll? It's just basically to see how many people that you get.
well, basically this counts, I think, as rapport instead of security. So I mean, instead of
Gotcha.
burglary. So I think we'll just go with 3.
All right. So you do all the touching and such, and you've scheduled a date for lunchtime tomorrow, which is also your heist day. But as you head back, you all look at the plans over and over again, planning out your strategies and where you enter and exit from, your escape routes. For now, the camera will fade to black, and we'll have to pick this up next time.
Da, da, da.